encountered that just sort of stopped on one. So, here we are, just never going to start the stream. Rest in peace. What's up, Pepper Shaker? What's up, Justifies? Thanks for popping by. We got a bit of a dilemma to think of, though. Because we got this popping up. We got the good old Guilty Gear Strive beta. Now we could just head right to Kingdom Hearts. Could, just pop right in, start hitting things. I think we have to fight Maleficent, because she's convinced that she's the main character. Well, the main bad guy. Or we could play as Soul Bad Guy. So I think we're gonna start with a little Guilty Gear. As you can see, I was already on. In fact, I'm gonna edit the stream info really quickly and just say Guilty Gear first, then Kingdom Hearts. There we go. Now let's see if the server will communicate. I'll look like a fool if the server can't communicate. Also, I feel like a really huge asshole, because, like... So, I have one LAN cable, and I can either plug it into my PC or into my PlayStation. Now, the logical answer would be to get a splitter, but that reduces internet speed and increases lag for you guys. So I have to play Guilty Gear on Wi-Fi for now. Doing a one-shot, accidentally do something really cool, just made a half-orc cowboy NPC. Damn! I'm down for some half-orc cowboys. Server, are you communicating? If you can't, then just say so, and I'll change the name of the stream. Okay, thank you. Okay, hold up. I don't think I'm getting any audio, so I might have to turn it up for myself. So sorry if I'm a bit quiet. Okay, we're gonna do online matches. And just a heads up, I'm a Soul man. I like Soul Bad Guy. He's my boy. Which means I'm gonna be really lame and vanilla. Also, yeah, justifies. The Guilty Gear music is amazing. And one of my most respected people in the industry is Daisuke Ishiwatari for just doing what he does. I also don't promise to be good at Guilty Gear. There are two games that I'm good at in terms of fighting games. I'm good at Pokken Tournament, and I'm good at JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle. I like Guilty Gear, but I'm not good at it. Also, Pepper Shaker, you should be 100% ready for your players to fall in love with your half-orc cowboy and take them with them on their journey. Oh, we got a match coming. Also, just realized I'm not going to be able to see most of my health bar, so this will be fun. Alright, punch, kick, slash, heavy, slash, grab. When I compete against others at most things, I lose more than I win. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon Wi-Fi battles. No, that's fair. Oh, this guy skipped the intro.
Let's rock.
Okay, hold up. Where is... There's my Volcanic Viper. There we go. This is one of the new characters, Nagoriyuki. Interesting. I might have to play this through pass-through because I'm getting a bit of a delay and my inputs aren't going through correctly. I'm supposed to be doing... There it is. There we go, I think I fixed it. Oh, Nagoriyuki, stop. Please, please land. Damn it! Aw, man. On the plus side, I think I fixed the issue. Just through gameplay. I don't promise to win anymore. But I think I finally... figured out the lag. And then if I go like... There we go. This should be good now. I deserve to be bonked on the face with the, what would you call that? A mallet? Or like a squishy hammer? For Yu-Gi-Oh! You have decks that play themselves. Gavel? Okay, I get that. For Pokemon, you have to make designer babies, yeah. I was mapping out all the characters living in the village and realized I didn't have enough characters in the local teenage cowboy gang. The only family I had left was a couple between a human fortune teller and the York husband. Nicholas Rigby, half-orc cowboy. Dang. Alright, looks like we got a match. What the judges use in court? I guess, but that one's like the squeaky mallet. So I guess the squeak... Oh, geez, this guy's playing as Faust. That means this guy's gonna be good.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
At the very least, he's not
of reflecting on
like that guy who skips the intro.
Heaven or hell.
But he also chooses alternate colors, so... So what's really cool about Dr. Faust was that he was, like, he was a character named, Dr. Baldman. Sorry. Was it regular slash? I think it was regular slash. Yeah, it was. This guy, Dr. Faust, though, he was like this crazy guy. Like, like he would like perform surgeries on people like crazy, and then he became sane again. And that was for most of a good year. Come on. There we go. So what's really neat about Guilty Gear Strive, sorry I'm going off tangent from Dr. Baldman, but they replaced a lot of the main character's moves. For example, saw that guy here. He had one called Dragon Install, which was sort of like... There it is. Oh, that's the Tyrant Grave, which means it's something else that I have to go. Oh, he just left me, okay. But he had this mode called Dragon Install, which was like a super mode, and they got rid of that in this game and replaced it with a really, really good, like, Punisher run. And I think our Dr. Faust is disconnected. Oh. Now I'm disconnected. Are we cool? My controller's working. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna wait this out. Sorry, back to Dr. Faust. So he was, like, lucid for most of the other Guilty Gear games from, X to, Revelator. And now, for some reason, he's scary again. So it's gonna be really interesting to see what the story is. Disbelieve that Kingdom Hearts or Fate will come to Smash? Yeah. I specifically think that Kingdom Hearts is going to be barred by Disney. And then Fate... You know, I think Sakurai would make it work, but, like... I'm not 100% sure about it. Also, like, yeah, I can't move, so it looks like we're timing this out. Sakata Kintoki? I thought I knew him. Maybe I know the actual historical figure.
Time is up.
There we go.
So,
Oh, well, obviously Kintoki wouldn't work because his abs are too strong. Okay, well. Now I'm gonna stay on this floor. Because that loss was because of a timeout. I honestly, like, really hope that people get into Guilty Gear because of this. Seeing the fan response to Pyra and Mithra makes me scared imagining the potential response to Fate. Yeah. Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle could work? Yeah. I could see that. I'm going to wait for somebody to come to me. I'll let somebody approach me! Not only that, like, I feel really good for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 fans that they get their rep, and Xenoblade Chronicles fans in general, because, like, it's a good series. And now that Nintendo's acquired Monolith, like, it's gonna be on Nintendo systems, so... Sorry, guys. Here. There we go. I just choked on some tea. I feel really bad for anyone who is wearing headphones for that. I'm sorry. Oh, looks like we got a match.
are you ready?
Ooh, we're fighting a Mei. Muted audio? Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, that's good.
Mankind knew that they cannot change. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ooh! That was a nice cross-up. Oh boy! She just saw me coming from a mile away. No! You see Anchor Girl all the time? Yeah, May's great. She's from the Jellyfish Pirates. She's friends with a guy named Johnny, who wields a katana and wears a trench coat. Honestly, if you were the king of the neckbeards, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh man, I'm cornered. Ooh, that gunflame did not hit. Oh, I think I got it. Yes, I did! That's the new move that they added instead of Dragon Install, and I absolutely love it. If you have... Like, if you attack and they block, and you know that they're going to go and try to punish you, then you can easily whip that out, and like, it saves matches. I have won unwinnable matches because of that move. I love it. I love Arxis and Mr. Ishiwatari and his team. Nope. Wasn't saved this time. See, look at the Jellyfish Pirates! They're amazing! I almost wish I could say that I let her win just so that I could see the splash screen, but no, I'm just bad. I'm having so much fun with Guilty Gear, though. I'm so excited for April when it comes out. And yeah, lots of different stuff would fit really, really well with Guilty Gear. When I played the first open beta test, they had a survey right afterwards, just to see what people were into. And one of the questions was whether they'd be into a collaboration with someone. Like, I would. I specifically requested Kamen Rider Decade. And yeah, Magical Girls Go Hardcore, just watch Precure. The characters in Pretty Cure kick ass. There's also another one that you guys should watch. It's called Granbell. It's Magical Girls, but with mechs. Oof! This is a good Ramlethal. Damn! Okay. So, I might not be good at Guilty Gear, but I know a lot of the stuff that goes into playing the characters. And Ramlethal is all about, zoning. If you see those big swords that she has, she can pretty much work at most distances. Except for mid-range. Ooh! And, because of that, like, you really have to figure out where your area is. Wish you could come up with cooler weapon designs? Honestly, the best way to come up with cool weapon designs is to just jam them out. Like, draw as many weapon designs as you can think of. Just throw them all on paper, get them all out, and you might come up with one that you like. I like Saul's weapon, Junkyard Dog. It's like the shotgun greatsword. Okay, let's see how much better this Saul bad guy is than I am. He's on a hot streak too, so like, fuck. Just making a standard weapon like a sword look badass? Yeah. No, it's a huge creative feat.
So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts, heaven or hell.
Oh man. He's using the Rogna skin. That's how you know he's hardcore.
Soul versus Soul. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, just let me whip out the Volcanic Viper, please. No, not his Volcanic Viper, damn it! I mean, yes, technically he is also an Archer style, but because this is Arc System sorry, Arxis. Oh man, he really knows when to pull out that Gunflame. I have mad respect for this man. Or woman, or whoever. Damn! Damn. That was a really good Sol. Part of the reason that I don't think I'd do well in the fighting game scene is because I enjoy the fights too much, whether I win or lose. I'm just there to have fun, and because of that, any competitive spirit is thrown out the window. Persona isn't BlazBlue, well, 3/4, but I imagine Persona 5 Phantom Thieves being a collab game all themselves. Actually, if you take a look at the gameplay for Persona Strikers, it's only like kinda Musou. The traversal feels very much like regular Persona 5, and you just swap out the turn-based combat for action combat. It's really cool. Also, I think we're fighting the same guy. I hope I learned something from him.
Mankind knew that they cannot change.
I'm sure that he knows that I'm going to go for the drop kick. So maybe if I do a Volcanic Viper.
Soul versus Soul. Duel 1. Let's rock.
The only Kamen Rider game you played stateside was Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight was really cool though because it was just Climax Heroes? Yeah, I think it was Climax Heroes. There we go. Oh, he blocked. No, he didn't! Can I do it twice? Yes, I can! Oh man, I won one round against this guy. I'm so happy. This guy really understands the corner traps, too. So as you saw, there's stage transitions now, because Guilty Gear was all about, like, trapping your opponent. Oh, he's gonna do it to me! Ah, that was a Tyrant Rave. Still, though, I did one against him. I'm so happy.
Saul wins.
Oh, man. I'm gonna follow this guy. He's great. If you have a bounty on your head, but you're able to take in a clone or an alternate universe version of yourself, can you get the bounty and then have yourself taken off the list? I mean, that all depends on the person who's receiving the bounty. Like, if they took a bounty out on you, and you bring in you, if they feel like all they need is one of you, then that's good. But if they just, like... It's a really weird question, because it depends on the person who put the bounty in. Ooh, Saul versus Kai. So Kai Kisk is, like, the rival to Saul. He is the blue swordsman to Saul's red swordsman. But what's really cool is that in this game, they took the Dragon Install state and gave it to Kai. Which is really cool because in no version of the game that I can remember, mind you, I didn't play as Kai a lot, did he have Dragon Install, so it's... Wow.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, right, that's Punch. Projectiles. Okay, I think I can go through that projectile with this. Yeah, it has invincibility frames. So that evens things out. I jumped over that, but I think the chip damage is going to take me out. Holy shit, I won! That was completely out of left field. I should not have won. I'm so sorry, Kai. See, the problem with that article is, like, you could read it as satire. But... in the age that we're in, it's really hard to figure out if stuff is satire or not. No, he got me. The only way that I know, like, to get through those projectiles is to either jump over them or to use my super that can just, like, not give a fuck about them. Nope, I think he got me. Yep, I didn't block enough. Yo, I think I won a match!
Saul wins.
Damn! That was fun. But yeah, like, I think Guilty Gear Xrd is on sale right now, if you guys want to try it out. It's got similar mechanics to Strive, but I find that Strive is a bit more streamlined and more friendly for new players. But, like, God, I just love this series. In my opinion. Guilty Gear is my favorite fighting game series. Like, it just feels the best, it looks the best, it sounds the best, it's everything I want out of a fighting game. Alright. It's like half an hour in, so let's give it one more match, and then we'll swap back over to Kingdom Hearts, okay? I won one, so I'm pretty happy with that. Just living in a hyper-reality world where physical laws are our best suggestions and you can do crazy shit and walk it off? Yeah. Another cool thing is that on the Switch you can get the first Guilty Gear and Guilty Gear Accent Core Plus R. If you want like the best 2D Guilty Gear, you don't even need to worry about getting the first one. You can buy Accent Core Plus R separately. And it's really, really good. They weren't localizing it for a long, long time because I believe Atlas had the rights to the first Guilty Gear, so they couldn't actually put out the physical edition. So I ordered mine from Japan. But what's really nice is that it was all in English, so it was easy enough to understand. Also, I think we're fighting with that person in the bottom if we time out. Oh no, it's a Faust. This is going to be hard. I feel bad because I'm fighting on Wi-Fi right now. Because, I need the bandwidth, and I need the speed for my stream.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, jeez. Faust, you're so floaty. Come on. No! What range? Oof. In every Guilty Gear that I've played, I just cannot read Faust. Okay, I'm hoping that he's not blocking, but he did. Shit. Okay, I have like a... no. Oh well. There it is. I won a fight. I'm happy with that. We can go to Kingdom Hearts now. You get slashed by a Keyblade and hit with element attacks, but you're physically okay and don't shed blood. Yeah. Okay. But, I think I'm gonna... I don't know. Do you guys want one more fight before Kingdom Hearts? Let's fight this guy.
Are you ready?
That way you guys get to see Giovanna. She's another one of the new characters. She's really cool because she fights mostly with kicks and a doggo. And we might even get to see one of my favorite stages. But yeah, this one's really, really good. When you stage transition, there's a polar bear cafe and it's really cute. But Giovanna is like, she is a rushdown character. So you have to be really careful and try to keep her at like a decent range if you can. Yeah, see? Because you can get really trapped by that. I find that I can really confuse them. No, I think I missed that. No, I didn't. Nice. But yeah, I can really lose track of the fight with Giovanna. Ooh, I am hurting. Oh, though we get the stage transition. So that's fun. Nope, wasn't able to get it out in time. There's an Ultimate Edition that you can get for this game that includes the soundtrack, and I really, really want it. Unfortunately, I cannot, for the life of me, order it here in Canada. Ooh, boy. I think I got her in the middle of that kick. Nope. Yeah. If you lose track of Giovanna at any point in the fight, her rushdown combos can destroy you. I really, really want to get good as her. Thinking of getting the physical edition of Scott Pilgrim? I don't know. It's probably the best beat 'em up that I've played, but I genuinely am not super into beat 'em ups. Here, let's go back home. Change the stream title to Who the Fuck is Sora? Swap over to some Kingdom Hearts. When you want to remind yourself that you aren't shit. Yeah. Like, oh, geez, I gotta turn the volume down again. There we go. But yeah, I'll admit, I'm good at 2 fighting games, maybe. And none of them are ones that people really play. Have Jump Force? Yeah. Sorry, you mean the Biomon girl? Absolutely. The girl with puke in her hat? I still want to know about that story. I want them to expand upon why the fuck that whole thing came about. Alright, so catch up for people who weren't here last time. We solved the puzzle in the library and got to Maleficent. I fucked up the Maleficent fight. Wasn't really great at it, but we decided to end it for the day. Come back new. Problem is, the last save point was all the way back here, and Maleficent is a few screens away. So after the stream ended, I had to go back, fight a whole bunch of enemies, and, like, get back to the save point. So now we're going to make the trek back to Maleficent. Okay. To be fair, the dub-isms can be fun. Oh wow, I just could have... Okay, never mind. This wasn't a trek at all. Maleficent's, like, really close by. Maybe? Oh, I don't know where I'm going anymore. Oh, this is bad. Where the fuck am I? Can I just... Game, can you let me stop here? There is literally a station right there. Let me go, please. No. Maleficent's right there. Like when Kari gave her friend a pink Power Ranger. Yeah. One thing that you can, like, really get from a good dub, like, if it's a good dub, it'll translate the jokes in the same context as they would be originally, or they'll make new jokes that you can understand a bit better. Trying to, like, literally translate whatever you're trying to say in Japanese usually doesn't work out because the context just, you know, there's cultural implications that people might not get. That's why in a lot of not-so-great fan subs, you have a whole bunch of translators' notes that tell you what it means in Japanese, and it's like, great, but, like, I could have just Googled it. Okay, looks like we're going the long way around. Japanese puns fucking suck to translate. My favorite one, I've brought this up multiple times, but I'll bring it up again because it's a doozy, to say the least. Is Arumikan ue ni Arumikan, which translates to a mandarin orange on top of an aluminum can. And that doesn't make sense, but in Japanese, it's like a language pun, because Arumikan is mandarin orange, and Arumikan is aluminum can. Or I guess, Arumikan is mandarin orange, and Arumikan is aluminum can. When the fan subbers add swearing, that's the worst? Yeah. Because it's like, you know, they're very liberal about swearing in Japanese, because, like, there aren't a lot of bad words in Japanese. But, like, that doesn't mean you can just throw fucking shit just all over the place. One-name puns are better? Like, sorry, I'm just trying to get my bearings. Darul from Naruto, he always says things are so dull, and his name is Dar. That's pretty good. I like that one. Okay, that does nothing. When it's subbed or spoken by real people? One Piece and... Oh, do they, like, just call their friends... I think I heard about that. Like, the reason that they decided not to... Yeah, they decided not to translate it that way because... Nakama is, like, stronger than friend. But, like... You can just say best friend or, like, family. Raved about FLCL, but has a magnificent dub. Nearly all American Canadian fans I know prefer it. That's good! I 1000% believe that a good dub can be, like, nicer than its counterpart. And one of the ones that, you know, it solidifies it is Ghost Stories, where even in Japan, the show just wasn't well received. But they went and they made their own fucking abridged version. They went off script and they made a fun show. When the translated name is shorter than the Japanese one? That one I'm kind of iffy about. I think that's like a cosmetic thing for me. Alright. We don't have a map, do we? I don't think so. No Samsung phone, I don't think that you should, try to record anything right now. Yeah, I kind of figured phone. Okay. Why can't you just say your name instead of Kimi no Nawa? Yeah, it's sort of like with, people who say, like, it's Boku no Hero Academia. It's like, okay, literally it's just translated to My Hero Academia. Okay. How the hell am I gonna get to Maleficent again? I only say Boku no because it rolls off the tongue better? I guess that's a good way of thinking about it. I don't know, though. I personally prefer using, like, the translated names if I'm going to be talking to, like, a Western fan, but, like... You know, if I go back to Tokyo and I want to get, like, I don't know, a gang orca figure or something, I'll call it Boku no Hero Academia, because that's what they'll know. Alright, let's see if I can salvage this. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. I know I can't stop it here, because the game hates me. Now that I think about it, maybe I'm going the wrong way. Maybe there's a lift, because there's that line that goes down. Maybe there's something lower that I need to go with. I don't suppose I can go anywhere else from here, can I? No, I'm pretty well stuck. Okay, so maybe we'll try going from the bottom. FLCL changes Japanese references to Western ones, but it actually ends up helping to add the strange nostalgia. Well, and that's the whole point of localization. Because if the series is meant to evoke strange nostalgia, then why not replace it with something that people will understand? You know, if there's a joke that says that rabbit went to the moon and you're making a show for, like, you're subbing it for Western audiences, people won't get that that's the bamboo cutter. Because nobody in the West reads Japanese literature. But if you replace it with something like, that's like a joke about Huck Finn and Tom Sawyer going down the Mississippi, then that would be an apt reference. Like, just know your audience, you know? Okay. What's over here? Anime fan culture and slang? It's hit or miss for me. I tend to ignore the anime fandom in general, because it makes me an angry boy sometimes. You know what? I bet that goes where we need it to. I think this is the one that we need to go to. Also, fucking Rip Beast. And now I'm out of magic. Rip me. There we go. New show actually makes a choice to not to remove anime references, only stuff like changing a convenience store to 7-Eleven. Which is weird, because they have 7-Eleven in Japan. Alright. I think I got this now. Hey, waifu, weeb, everything. I don't know. It kind of lends, like, Western anime fandom its own culture in that regard. And I think that's just the consequence of, you know, what Western culture does to properties. Like, in my opinion, weeaboo is a decent, just, version of otaku here. Because if you think about it, like, the cultural repercussions for being a weeaboo are about as severe as being an otaku in Japan. Whereas for some reason here, we revere being called otaku because it feels like we have status. Even though, like, the implications of being an otaku are really bad in Japanese culture. Shonen got hit hard because of Dragon Ball Z, where people think it's the genesis of so much when really it isn't. Yeah, well, and again, you have to take a look at the culture that's, you know, adopting it. Dragon Ball Z was probably one of the things that made anime popular here in the West. So because of that, it's going to be seen as the origin. So, it's hard. Sometimes you have to think about stuff from a cultural perspective. And I need Donald and Goofy. I have Beast and Goofy. How the fuck did I screw that up so badly? Maybe I can salvage it. Maybe this will go to where I need it to. Or to a save point. A save point would be really nice. Just hate how we're not only ignorant, but we wear it as a badge. I can respect that opinion. Like, I think now that we have anime and Japanese media as popular as it is right now, and the fact that the internet's so prevalent, there's less and less of an excuse to be ignorant about stuff like that. And I'm sure that as we evolve, like, as the fandom evolves, I mean, we'll get to that point. You know, maybe we'll actually refer to people as otaku and mean it in the light that it was originally meant to, as opposed to the reverent, like, I am a Japanese connoisseur, mister. That, for some reason, we attribute it to. Okay. So I think maybe we have to go this way. Just going to glide over you guys. My main issue with the Western anime community is how often it refuses to be critical. That one, yeah. One of the more problematic aspects of animedom. I rarely see anyone be any more critical than wincing at certain aspects. I see many people revel in the problematic aspects than be critical to them. Yeah? Well, like,
I'm afraid you're too late.
There's a line between, like, being legitimately critical and imposing Western ideology on another culture. So, I don't know if we're gonna find that nice middle ground where people understand each other. It's a really hard thing to, I guess, put a tack in. Just because this is a hard fight, I'm going to move the webcam to the middle so that I can see the health bar. Ooh, but then I won't be able to see Maleficent. So, I'm gonna put myself with the health bars. There we go. Westerners will force their values on anime and won't stop to see things from the Eastern view, like how Shinto and Buddhist beliefs are in their writing. Yeah. But again, I think we're moving in the right direction. And, you know, we'll teeter on the extremes. Oof. We'll teeter on the extremes for a while, but I'm sure that we'll settle on, you know, a nice midpoint between being critical of some things that deserve to be criticized and accepting of things that are just cultural differences. It's sort of like how, you know, North America is a very Puritan society, and because of that we shun things of a sexual nature, or profanity, whereas a lot of cultures, like even in Europe, are pretty liberal about that sort of thing. So because of that, you know, we might see it through a lens that just doesn't exist. I should probably cast Arrow now that I think about it. I'm gonna do that. We should be sure to acknowledge the cultural differences and be able to... sorry. Be able to find enjoyment in them? Oh, absolutely. Like, it cannot be said that objectification of women isn't a problem in anime. But at the same time, like, I feel like a lot of people slide into that extreme when culturally it doesn't apply. I think maybe we have to start learning about other cultures and figuring out where the bar is. It's really interesting. I'm gonna swap out Gravity for Arrow. Patriotism and exceptionalism are a really big problem as well. And even in the most, like, liberal people, the people who dislike those concepts the most, they'll, like, it'll set in, because, weirdly enough, that's also a cultural thing. And it's sort of like a passive debuff that people in the West have. I'm gonna hit your rock, Maleficent. At the end of the day, just... it's a hard practice, and we're moving there, but we have to understand that it'll take a while. But as the world becomes more global, we'll start seeing that understanding. Oh, I should probably heal a bit. Alright, you can send meteors my way and everything, but like... I have Arrow, so we good. Oh, jeez. That being said, I think Beast and Goofy need some topping up. Sorry guys, this part might be a little boring because I gotta figure out Maleficent. long as the heads of the community are guys like Nextaku, who's a mockery and everything. No, I didn't heal fast enough. Oof. I don't know. I don't follow those guys, so I legitimately can't have an opinion on it.
I'm afraid.
My only opinion right now, since I can't brain today, is that Maleficent should die in a corner. Oh no, I forgot to sly arrow. That was a mistake. Oh boy. No, I haven't, and I'm really pulling for the fact that maybe I'll be pitied. Oh, that's why I wasn't healing. That makes sense. I'll be pitied by the game, and it'll, just give this to me. No! At the very least, I'm at her green health bar, and she's only, like, just got, like, her rocket launch. Ah, goddammit, that's right. Arrow! Or as they would say in Japan, Airo! On the plus side, if I can press X hard enough, I might be able to do this. Wow, arrow just failed me at the worst possible moment. Ooh boy. Major figures are very defensive towards the idea that there could be anything wrong with their aspects of weeb culture. Yeah. I find that any side of this is just incredibly self-righteous, and it really doesn't paint the community in any sort of decent light. And it's sad, because, like, the community could be something really good. Like, all the cards are on the table, we're just not using it properly. The Final Fate of Maleficent in this game is important? Okay. I'll make sure to really pay attention to her then. Because I always thought that she was just like... She was just sort of the comic relief villain with Pete. No! Her actions between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 are being discovered in the mobile game. Well, that's when Maleficent went, like, we found out that it was the digital future, and she's going... She's doing her time travel stuff now, right? I think I'm caught up in the story for the mobile game, so... Well, isn't, like... Isn't her world... Oh, jeez. I need to arrow. There we go. Because if I remember correctly, Maleficent's world is in the past, but the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross world is in the future. And then she needs to go back to the past. It's hard to understand. I think I failed that time because I was trying to comprehend Kingdom Hearts lore. I just want to get to the part where Goofy dies. I think that's going to be hilarious. Wait, why'd I cast stop? I need defense. Okay, that didn't work out as well as I planned. Union Cross is in the past, millennia ago in the Age of Fairy Tales. Okay, that's where I was confused. I play the story as it comes out, so unfortunately, like, a lot of it just gets left in the dust between updates. All the stuff with, like, Strelitzia is what I'm focusing on, because it feels like her fate's gonna be kind of important. Or it could not be. It could just have the illusion of being important, because that's just how Kingdom Hearts rolls. I appreciate the thought, but I don't think, and this isn't to riff on anything, I don't think I care enough about the franchise lore to really dig into it. I kind of like it being this goofy game that, like, is kind of hard to understand for the uninitiated, but as you play the games, it kind of gets a bit more friendly with it. The only game with more metal lore is Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, man. It feels weird to say that a game came out past my time, but, like, I feel like an old man not being able to understand the appeal of Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm sure that it's not a generational thing. It's probably just that it's not my type of game. But it just got such worldwide appeal, and I could not get into it at all, that I felt like... That was my realization that maybe I'm not going to be into everything that everyone else is. Oh, that was a poor decision. Oh, Maleficent. Let me fly over, please. Thank you. I'm pretty sure the game doesn't want me to be here, but, here I am. Doing everything I can. Holding on to what I am. Pretending I'm a Superman. Like with Fate, Kingdom Hearts is dismissed as bad, in bad faith. Not being into it is one thing, but don't look down to it, especially since you haven't experienced it. Well, I appreciate it. Like, again, I try to look at everything in context and make my opinions clear from there. Which, you know, is kind of hard to do, because, you know, emotions get in the way. Sometimes it feels good just to say that something's bad. But that's not correct. You know what, Pepper Shaker? I think I can kind of get you there. Because, you know, Bionicles were just fun toys where you could build action figures. But then you have a lore about, like, kingdoms and war and, like, spirit robots and... So in that respect, like, yeah, I completely get you. When, in my day, it was Bionicle lore that did all that. Spirit robots is also true for Five Nights at Freddy's. That's fair. So, legitimately, I would compare Bionicle to Xenoblade Chronicles more. In the way that it handles spirit robots. Alright, Mal. I'm gonna need you to bear with me here. Actually, I think it's probably a better idea. God damn it, Maleficent.
Goofy.
I can't do arrow. That's interesting.
See ya.
No, she has too much magic. What do I have for items? I have a potion. I can use it on me. Okay. Okay. Oh! We did it! Yeah. I don't know. I like what I'm playing. And, you know, I will say, there's some bad writing. You can tell that Nomura was a character designer. But it's fun, and I think that's what counts. Five Nights at Freddy's released a children's game book with crosswords and word searches and whatnot, but apparently it hides the deepest lore in the series. That's really cool. The same thing happened with Bionicle, where, like,
Do you need some help?
all the novels were, like,
Riku.
just the deepest lore.
Yes, a keyblade. But unlike yours, this keyblade holds the power to unlock people's hearts.
Alright, Riku,
Allow me to demonstrate.
you can tell that you're evil because you have, like, a voice filter on.
Now, open your heart. Surrender it to the darkness. Become darkness itself.
This is it. This power.
Yeah, you're welcome, Maleficent.
The true darkness.
The true bees! This scene right here? Okay, I got it memorized. Man, if I fuck up here, I'm gonna have to fight regular Maleficent again, aren't I? I'm not liking that idea.
Heal.
Oh boy. I'm just gonna fly over here. Oof. Yo, Daybreak! Thank you so much for following. I'm glad you found us. And I'm sorry that I completely biffed it as you joined. Oh, you know what? Pepper Shaker, thanks for redeeming their shark coins for Hydrate. As I was drinking, I'm gonna do you one. I'm gonna pour some tea out of my cute teacup. Well, teapot, I guess. And do this one for your Hydrate. Thank you so much. How you doing, Daybreak fan? What are you up to, besides watching this? Not into Game of Thrones or Tolkien works, but when it comes to the book series, I'm not going to shame someone because there's so much. Yeah. I really respect people that can keep up on lore like that. Because, like, if you like a series and you're able to keep up with it, being knowledgeable about it is a boon to the entire fandom. You know, as long as you're not, like, a douche about how much you know. Like, pretending to be the utmost authority in something. You know, you're an incredible asset to your community. Those get a pass, but not Kingdom Hearts, Fates, or Monogatari. Well, again, you have to look at it through the lens of being not Western media. You know, I'm sure being an expert in lore and Fate is probably, like, a lot more accepted in Japan or, like, Asia in general. But, like, I'm sure that there's a weeaboo allegory in Japan for people who are, like, just crazy into Western media. Oh man, just knocked me right into the fire. Nah. Cultural barriers are really hard to, get past, and I completely understand that. I'm going to slot arrow right here. And I think it's probably a good idea. For me to throw... Let's do... Mega Potions. High Potions. Elixirs. Ethers. Actually, it's probably a good idea to throw one of my Mega Elixirs here, just for emergencies. Oh, hey, a save point I should probably have popped into. That's my B. It's hard. But I think that's true of, like, any niche. And also with popularity. Like, if you know how the Transformers universe connects together, you know, you're gonna be called a fucking nerd by most mainstream people. But that being said, in the, like, in the Western fandom community, it's also, like, kind of fine to know that stuff, but to be into, like, Eastern media is kind of, like, what are you talking about? Usually only get to lore when something's lore is pointlessly convoluted, like Adventure Time FNAF, because of the absurdity. Absolutely. One of my favorite things is when something is, like, it embraces how dumb it is. Like, when it recognizes that what it's saying makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, but it just rolls with it. I can 1000% respect that. Oh, Goofy, you're supposed to have a shield. What happened to that? Ooh. I thought Tail Whip was only supposed to lower my defense. It knows that stupid is something I take umbrage with? I mean, maybe I personally see it in a different context. When I say that knows that it's stupid, I mean in the context of, like, ghost stories, where they turn it into something stupid and they roll with it. I forgot to slot my stuff, so this is going to be an interesting fight. To me, it's dismissive. That's fair. But again, I think it's because most people use it dismissively. The way that I personally see it is, like, when they take their lore and have fun with it and make it stupid. Yeah, I forgot to slot important stuff. I think it's actually not letting me keep stuff because I haven't saved or because I have to reload the room. So I think maybe I'm going to throw this fight and get my stuff back. Adventure Time is a favorite because nearly every lore bit, no matter how absurd, connects and fits in. Like, Abe Lincoln was canonically a former king of Mars, and it makes sense lore-wise. Yeah! Alright. Gonna take a Mega Potion, gonna take a Mega Potion. Gonna take a High Potion. A Mega Elixir. And a Mega Ether. I think it's also probably a good idea just to, like, bombard Beast with potions. And then Goofy. Goofy passes out pretty quickly, so I think I'm going to swap him out with Donald. Every fictional media is inherently contrived? That's fair. Something can be both or not interchange. Yeah. No, I getcha. Alright, so I think it's gonna be Beast and Donald. And then I got a slot. Arrow right here. Whoops, it's down there. Now fire is a nice low MP thing that's a projectile, so I think I'm gonna keep that. And then what I'll do, I'll save again now that everything's chill. And I'm gonna reload the area too. Dream SMP has lore like that, but it's so hard to keep up. Tried watching it, but only got to the end of Wilbur's arc. There's another person who follows the channel. Monchi, I believe it was. She's super into... they... I'm gonna go with they, because I don't know their pronouns. But, yeah, they're just super into it, so... maybe they'll pop by and talk about it. There we go. I knew I was missing something. I slotted Wind, but I wasn't using it. Oh, jeez. Thank you, everyone, for giving me heals. Sorry. I'm gonna be a bit slow on the chat when I fight the dragon form. Because there is a lot going on here. Even though this feels like a kind of simple fight, I don't think I'm approaching it correctly. I think after this, we're going to go back to the Olympus Coliseum, and I'm going to give you guys a way to wager your bits. Or not bits, your shark coins. My friend Tom, on his stream, he named his currency Beans, and like... I wish my currency had a cool name like that. I mean, I know I can change it, but I like shark coins. Just rolls off the tongue. What can you do with 1.1k? You can wager it. Call it shark bait? Maybe. That's actually pretty good. Currently 2.5k? Damn, I need to get you guys more incentives to spend. I'll take suggestions, whether in the chat here or on Discord. Okay, everything's slaughtered properly. Oh, time to hydrate. Yeah, go for it, Daybreak. I'm just trying to figure out what people want to spend their shark coins on. So, any suggestions are welcome. I know petting my cat is a big one. More cats? So if you spend like 80,000 shark coins, does that mean I have to go buy a cat? I just don't know what to do with my cats. Maybe what I'll do is, Oh, absolutely, Daybreak. Go for it. Like, as long as you ask for backseat gaming, I really appreciate that. Sometimes I want to figure it out myself, but, like, in this case, fighting Maleficent is probably a get help from chat kind of deal. $1,000 bits. And you get a unique title in the Discord. See, 1,000 shark coins are actually decently easy to save up, so I don't think that one would work. I think I'd probably put it up at like 10,000. But at the same time, like, you can get shark coins whenever, so that would be a one-time purchase. Try summoning Tinkerbell before the fight starts? Okay. Absolutely. Once, well, as you can see, we're getting there, but once I fail this fight, then I'll absolutely slot Tinkerbell. Yeah. There we go. Why aren't you letting me summon Tinkerbell? Here, I've also got a... I'll equip this aerial combo, and that might help me out a little bit more, too. Does Beast have anything? Donald? Oh, yeah, he does. Oh no, I'm gonna actually swap that out for second wind because that feels really important. Okay. There we go. Oh, gotcha, Daybreak fan. Sorry, I was also just double-checking all my settings, because it could just be that I forgot to level up stuff, or, like, unlock abilities. MP, yes. Being magic. I think one's going to be giving my cat a treat. Looks like he bailed, so... Tinkerbell! Generally more magic-oriented in Kingdom Hearts? I think I used more magic in Kingdom Hearts 3 because it felt like an easier system. I chose to double down on attack and ditch defense, so I think I might be playing in hard mode right now. Not like hard difficulty, but like the choices I made at the beginning of the game made the game harder for me. You'd use Thunder and Wind to heighten my melee? Oh, absolutely. Jeez, like... I don't know why, but I really enjoyed the water spell in, Kingdom Hearts 3, and I used it constantly, like I never unslotted it. And you know, it's been since 2019 that I've played it, so... Unfortunately, I can't say why, but... Oh yeah, So I have been locking on, but the way that I'm holding my controller, it's shit, bumping against stuff. So I think maybe if I hold it like this, I'll stop unlocking. As well, if I die on this attempt, I'm gonna move the webcam so I can see the health bar a bit easier. Oh, shot lock? Oh yeah. Shot lock really helped deal with mobs. Alright, Maleficent, go this way so that I don't have to hang out in the fire. Oh, I think we're on her last health bar now, which is really helpful. Oh boy, I almost flew into the fire. Let's draw you this way. Throw on some arrow. There we go. I thought I wasn't locked on. Alright, go this way, Maleficent. Come on, Mal. There we go! Yo, thanks for the help, Daybreak. That really... Well, I mean, I'm not going to attribute the entire fight to you because I hit X a lot, but, you know, at least 33% of that win was from you. Thank you so much. Double used arrow guns was Monsters Inc. The one I got from Twilight Town, the Shooting Star Keyblade, was my favorite. I used that for the whole game.
How ironic. She was just another puppet after all.
What?
The Heartless were using Maleficent from the beginning. She failed to notice the darkness in her heart eating away at her. A fitting end.
Yeah, but I also just love the design of Shooting Star. If I were to commission a Keyblade to be made that I could, like, hang on my wall or something, I'd get the Shooting Star one. I know a lot of people prefer, like, the OG one or Oathkeeper and Oblivion. She also saved your life during the Kurd Zisa fight? I gotta remember that. For some reason, just... whenever I go for summons, I always go for the attack ones. I never go for the utility ones. But it feels like I have to think the way that this game plays, you know? Oh, Dark Riku's design is really cool. I will absolutely give you that. Oh, hey, we're in the room. We're in the tube room. See, this is a cool contrast to in Traverse Town, where you have the workshop that's all like toonpunk with like the hands and like the mallets and stuff like that. Like this looks like crazy, like, how can I explain it?
That girl has lost her heart.
This is spooky tech compared to that.
What? You're not Riku?
The keyhole cannot be completed, so long as the last Princess of Heart still sleeps.
Good to know, Daybreak.
Princess.
I'll make sure to cast her
Who's
on
a
boss
princess?
fights, just in general.
Yes.
I think that's going to be a good idea going
Without her
forward.
power, the keyhole
And some Secret
will
of
remain
Darkness's
incomplete.
design is amazing too.
It is
You have no
time
objections
she
that Batman
awakened.
is beautiful. Mm-hmm.
Whoever you are, let Riku go. Give him back his heart.
But first, you must give the princess back her heart.
Which one? Oh, that's right.
What's...
Don't you see yet? The princess's heart is responding.
Also, Riku, like,
It has been there all along.
I know through context that Kairi is a princess of heart, but like,
Kairi,
you know that you're being evil when
Kairi's
you
inside
don't
me?
call your friend by her name.
I know all that there is to know.
tell me, who are you?
It is I, Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness.
Oh man, I'm gonna give that one to you, Riku. Donald deserved that.
So, I shall release you now, princess. Complete the keyhole with your power. Open the door. Lead me into everlasting darkness.
Do it. Do a flip.
Sora!
What?
Forget it. There's no way you're taking Kairi's heart.
Did she say that in my brain? Okay. So downside, can't summon Tinkerbell right now. But
Come on!
Billy fucking Zane!
Win!
Here. I think I have to wait for my bar to be open. Listen, I beat you, like, earlier on, Riku. You know, I had some help with my from my friends, but, like,
Take that!
Well, what now?
I'm gonna heal.
Fire!
Yeah, well, I mean, like, you opened yourself up to parry me. What did you expect? Oh man, Riku, I'm gonna hit X on you so hard.
Take that! Take that! See ya! This should
Please don't welcome Oblivion. Oh man. You welcomed Oblivion all over me.
take that!
Ooh, did not cure in time. This fight makes Maleficent look easy. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that right now. Not gonna lie. All right. Do I have my items? I'm pretty sure I didn't use any. Yeah, so I should be good. I just have to remember them. Shortcuts are arrow, Kira, and fire. Think about Riku... Oh, sorry. Sasuke, Riku type of character so fascinating. Dominated the field of shonen from the 90s to 2005. Then just disappeared. Yeah, it does feel like it became a staple and then just sort of faded away. Richard Epcar is a legend. I love him as another version of Xehanort. Billy Zane was just so operatic. Okay. So I can't summon just yet. But I'll keep in mind that I need to do that. Ooh. Not big into your AoE, buddy.
This should help. This is it! This is it! This is it!
Alright. Why aren't you letting me summon, buddy? Okay. Fine.
Take that!
Now witness true power.
True power. You weren't witness. Okay. I'll admit, pretty powerful. Gotta hand it to you. You know, I think it's kind of poetic, the fact that, like, very beginning of the game, I just could not beat Riku for the life of me. But, like, now I've beaten him with my friends, and in order to progress, I have to beat him right now. You know, I will absolutely riff on the writing in this game, but this part, like the growth arc between being able to best Riku and, like, not being able to, gives me kind of Mega Man X vibes. When, at the beginning of the game, like, Zero had to save you from Vile, and now, you know, you have to surpass him. It's cool. Oh, no thank you. I'm gonna heal. Oh no, I don't have arrow! No! I had my thumb on it! Okay. I'll read some comments now. Sora represents the good side, innocence, wonder, and willing to see the best in others, while Riku is self-doubt, jealousy, and insecurity. Feel that right now. Is there something... Is there a treasure chest down here? Or did I just fuck up super hard? I think I just fucked up super hard. Okay. I just reset the zone as well. In my urge for exploration, I didn't ask the age-old question of, should I? I just did. Riku becomes one of the most complex characters in the story. Like, he lets his guilt get the better of him a lot. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, so I have auto mod set to, like, weed out mean language, but I think it doesn't know the difference between mean and, like, casual. So I might have to go into that and maybe tone it down a bit. Okay, so I have everything slotted. I'll see if I can summon Tinkerbell at the beginning. Don't know if we're going to be able to, but, you know, we'll see. I don't think gravity is going to have an effect on Riku, or stop. So, I think I'm just going to go with mashing X. And I'd also like to see his health bar. So I'm just going to slap the webcam over here again. See, my parents were really liberal. My parents were really liberal. I said that again. Okay. My parents were really liberal about swearing. They were alright with it, so long as we did it in a private setting and not out in public. And because of that, swearing wasn't like the cool guy thing that you could do. It was very mundane. We wouldn't say it in school or anything, but because it wasn't forbidden, it didn't feel like we really needed to do it. Like, we didn't have an urge to. Heal! Thank you! Defense! I can turn off the webcam if I really need to concentrate. Might consider that. I think the webcam's in a good place right now. Alright, I know that's a waste of a Mega Potion, but like... use her to lose it, right? On the plus side, I'm able to get to his last health bar with, like, less problems. No thank you. I'm just gonna fly. See? Peter Pan taught me well. He was the crux that let me beat Riku. No! Wasn't able to heal properly. Too bad. My dad was weird and wouldn't even swear. I would say that I was ticked off instead of pissed, and he would freak out and said that's disrespectful. Paternal family history, we have a strained relationship. No, you can be angry at a person if they're being an asshole. I think that that's fair game. My parents took little issue with swearing, but I, as a good boy, decided I would never swear. To this day, it takes a level of mental awareness to swear, and I rarely do it if it's not necessary. So I work at a toy store, and because of that, like, I can't swear on the job. But I think because I was able to, like, it'll slip out a little bit more. I think I swear more when emotions are high. Though, one thing that I absolutely love is, like... So I used to say the word heck, just ironically, like, instead of swearing. Because it was the funny thing at the time, because Doge just came out. Like, that was the new meme. But it grew on me, and because of that, I say heck a lot as, like, my profanity. It's really, really funny. But when I was in, like, elementary school, there was this thing that went around, the playground, where, here. I'll show you guys, either if I beat Riku or if I fail the fight. But it was like this game where you go like, peace man, turn around, stick one up, stick two down, for doing the middle finger. And I do that because it was funny, but then I remembered that Santa was watching, and that he might not give me my Game Boy for Christmas. So I always prefaced it by saying, like, sorry, Santa. Items. Hello, potion. Heckin' gosh darn. See, I just think the fake swears are funny. Like fucking fiddlesticks or tiddlywinks. Darn isn't a fun one because, like, I don't personally consider damn a swear. Oh, man. If I had Arrow, that would have worked. If I was able to summon Tinkerbell, it would have worked. Hey, when people can't say fuck or shit every third word. Yeah, there's a point where it becomes excessive. Like, I'm all for freedom of saying stuff, because words are, you know... They can hurt, but, like, they also don't always have power. Oh, hello, kitty cat. Like, there's a difference between words that sound bad and words that have a bad history, you know? Actually, isn't Fairy Harp a short Keyblade? Maybe if I swap out to something longer, it'll help me in the long run. Just with range. If I was saying, damn, you could get away with it on a kid's cartoon, you could, if you really try it. But you prefer darn? Yeah. I mean, it honestly just depends on what you like to say. You know, your own lexicon is kind of like who you are, man. To be fair, the English language is, like, not great. It's clunky, it borrows a lot. There's a lot... I won't say that there's as much context involved as, say, Japanese, but, you know, there's a lot of contextual stuff that you might not be able to get if you're learning it. I would rather not witness true power, thank you. Time to fly! Ooh. Just clip me with that. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Heal, for actually proccing. Oh, damn it. Oh. Okay. Avoid using the word very because it's lazy. Man is not very tired, he is exhausted. Don't use very sad, use morose. Language was invented for one reason, to woo women. And stay away from euphemisms. That was against the point of not swearing. Sorry. Because of this, I rarely insult people, and surprisingly helps me stay assertive. Absolutely. Insulting people definitely feels like a sign of weakness. Because at the end of the day, you're not insulting their argument, you're insulting their character. And that's objective. If a person is met with an objective fact, then they either have to accept it, or they get angry and look like an idiot. So... there's another thing, and I just broke this rule by saying, but if you're able to, just do your best to not fill dead air. Instead of saying the word or just pause. And that makes what you're saying feel a lot more powerful. Ooh, that was my bad. Alright, but hear me out here. Euphemisms can be funny. Like, I'm not smoking weed. I'm smoking jazz cabbage, or like the devil's lettuce. Or like, they're not having sex, they're doing the nasty. Like, that can be funny. Just like Professor Oak said, there's a time and a place for everything, but not now. It also depends on how you're raised. You know, if you're raised in a really conservative household, you might not be comfortable with saying the word. It's amazing just how people's upbringing can really prevent them from being direct. I knew a guy, he used to work with me. He could not use the word masturbate. Like, not even to describe something. It just would not roll off of his, like, tongue properly. Sorry. I'm gonna keep hitting X and hope that... There we go. I can hit Automod while I'm doing this. Oh yeah. Well, like... A lot of people say, like, words are just words, they don't have any power, but sometimes words have history. And words with history, I would consider bad words. Alright. Normally, on any normal night, I would have stopped right now. But this isn't a normal night, guys. We're fighting Riku. And Riku's being a real dick about it. So what we're going to do... Oh man, Spellbinder's also a really nice one. Too bad I can't use it right now. We're gonna go with a longer Keyblade. Because as nice as Fairy Harp is, it just doesn't have the reach that I need. We're gonna slap on another ring. Unfortunately, I think what we got on over there with the white fang. Now, you know what? I'm gonna throw on the Protectorate Chain. We'd be aping and mining like cavemen. Very true! I usually just said slept together. It's just as direct, but it doesn't have the dirty, dirty ass word. Yeah. No, I mean, it all depends on... Because your vocabulary kind of shows who you are. So, the way that you speak is kind of like your signature. And because of that, like, you can identify people that way. Hey, Riku! You gotta knock it off. This darkness stuff, it isn't cool. Don't make me have to hurt you. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what it feels like. It's like Riku smoked a cigarette and Sora's just really disappointed in him. No. Oh man, it feels weird not having the green effects, because they don't register as much as the purple. Oh man, you got me with that second Oblivion. After the fight, Sora yells, "Put on the glasses!" And it's like, sorry, I was lost in the moment. Oh man. You know, I'd like to give up Riku, I really would, but like, the game needs to move on. Come on. Oof. Thank you, Beast. It's in the middle of taking a drink and Beast just, like, destroyed everyone else. It's great. What a friend. Okay, for some reason I still have Fairy Harp on. Which means I don't have my Protectorate Chain. Significantly raises defense. Which means we need to keep that. So let's try this. Which I'm like 80% sure was the exact same configuration we had last time. But I think the Fairy Harp has the more damage. Sorry, Justifies, I am blanking on that reference right now. Alright. Stream isn't ending until we beat Riku. I'm promising that right now. Oh, I should probably throw on Arrow. That'll help me in the long run. My quest not to die. That's what this has become. This has become Carson just does his best not to have that happen. Back when gay was still being used as a pejorative, so it didn't leave, my school had an assembly about not saying that, but the teacher lecturing us said, it's fine to call someone Whew! Oh man, that... I could feel that backfiring from here in the present. Alright, Raven's Claw. Tectra. Oh yeah, I knew about that one. Well, like, that's how language grows. Unfortunately, terms gain history. You know, gay used to mean you're having a grand old time, but then it was used to refer to homosexuality, and that changed the way that people referred to it. That's interesting, though. I wonder if that context was considered by anyone. I mean, thank you for warning me when it's coming, Riku, but I would prefer you just not. Unfortunately, when something's ingrained into the collective unconscious, it's hard to change it. And it becomes a thing even if, factually, things are different. Ooh. Wind was not the thing to cast there. That's a... Yeah. That's a question I have right now. Donald and Beast are hanging out right here. Why don't they step into the ring with me? That's not very cash money of them. Uncle Tom's Cabin was a major book that sparked the Civil War by advocating for abolition. Yeah. It's really interesting. So I'm from Canada, and they don't teach us a lot of our history, or at the very least, they don't teach it in a very engaging way. And because of that, we understand more about American history than our own. Like, I can tell you that, you know, the Hudson's Bay Company during the fur trade traded for blankets with the natives, and those blankets had germs on them and killed populations. But, like, other than that, we weren't taught a lot about our own stuff. Not to say that that's a bad thing. I think world history is more important, and I think everything should be taught, like, in general. That's fair, but I also live in Alberta, and Alberta is, like, the Kentucky of Canada. Riku, I know you're going through things right now. But how about we play a children's card game instead? I mean, he can summon Tinkerbell. Alright, I have a Mega Elixir. Okay, we get this now. Riku, just please, give me some pity. I would appreciate it if you, like, let me get some damage on you. That health bar is pretty tall. God damn, Riku! That's another thing I didn't understand from a lot of households growing up. How the word God was a swear. You know, I know now that I was taking the Lord's name in vain, but, like, it never really felt like it should have been there. Like, people used to censor the word God. It's like, why? Jeez. Riku, why? You're being such an Omega dick. Okay. I don't know what I got into there. I think once my MP ran out, I was just in a cycle of healing myself that just would not end. So what I'm going to do, instead of slotting so many HP restoratives, because I'm using Cure more, I'm going to throw in some elixirs. Or not elixirs, ethers. Oh yeah, and I definitely don't need the Mega Potion anymore. So what we'll do... We'll throw in 2 elixirs, because I'm going to need those. Swap that for an ether. And a second ether. And then, just so that I don't have to redo everything, I'm also... Oh, hey! Almost didn't see that, Pepper Shaker. Gotta hydrate. I'm gonna also go save, so that I don't have to reslot everything every time I fail. In the US, whenever we learn about Canadian history, it's because they were against us in the war, 1812. Oh yeah! Like, little known fact, Canadians burned down the White House in the War of 1812. And we won't shut up about it. kind of annoying. Sora. Hey, Riku. You know what would show how strong you are? You do that thing villains do, where they let the hero take a free shot because they know you won't do anything. How about that? I pinky promise that'll work for you. We used to have a thing in elementary school where if you made a pinky promise, if you broke that promise, you got your pinky broken. The whole, like, you go like that for the pinky promise, that meant that if you broke the promise, you could go like, damn. Elementary school was hardcore, now that I think about it. Ties back to Adventure Time because their sister for God was turned into a deep cut in lore. Ooh! Fast Kanda is slightly intriguing. Paternal ancestor, nicknamed Pierre Bro, was one of the people who fled to France to escape religious persecution, landing in Acadia. Then, presumably, a couple generations later, moved down all the way to Louisiana, where I'm still at, calling ourselves Cajun, and racially identifying as Creole. That's interesting. Would the teacher do it themselves? Oh man, no. But the teachers did step in when somebody was about to do it and say, no, don't, please. We took pinky promises seriously after that still, though. Because there was always the threat of, like, the kid not doing it in a place where the teachers could get to you. It wasn't a thing with my neighborhood friends, though. Only, like, the kids at school. It's also interesting just how much the tone changed. So, for elementary school, I went to public school. But for junior high and up, I went to Catholic school. And, man, the rules between those two school systems were really different. I got really lucky, and I went to a Catholic school where, like, not junior high as much, but in high school, they were all about, like, exploring religion as opposed to, like, introducing dogma. I'm going to get as many fucking hits as I can in before he goes emo. Okay, I got a lot of hits in. Sorry, I'm like... Yo! You know what? I won. So, I'm redeeming a kitty chin scratch. I have infinite shark coins. I can do this as much as I can. Oh, I am extra hydrating. And oh boy. All right. So how many hydrates do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna finish this pot of tea.
It won't work. The keyhole's not finished yet.
What can we do?
Maybe we gotta go wake Kyrie up.
I think you're right. If we can free your heart...
Ah! I just don't want to choke on it.
A keyblade that unlocks people's hearts. I wonder...
Sora?
Alright, that's it for the cup. Well, for the pot.
Sora, hold on.
Now, let's be evil. I'm with it. Yo. Oh, it's playing the piano suite for Simple and Clean, so this means it's important. You never broke fingers, but no one would break a pinky promise? That's dedication. I feel like in public school, we just wouldn't... We wouldn't do the pinky promises if there wasn't consequences. Visited Canada once. We went to Acadia, and it was during the time when my father was in his big lineage phase. It smelled really bad and didn't have a good time. Oof. Yeah, people think that Canada is a mountainous wonderland.
Sora!
Not the case. There's a... Oh, fuck! Sora's fuck... Rest in peace, Sora. Then we went to St. John's and I felt at home there. St. John's, I've never been out east, but it looks pretty.
What's happening to me? Falling into darkness.
Well, time to be the bad guy. I embrace it with open arms. Apparently Donald does too.
Are you really? No, he can't be. I won't let him go!
We have the symmetry with
So,
Kairi trying to catch Sora but not catching him.
Awakened at
Yep.
last, Princess.
Oh, snap!
The keyhole is now complete. You have served your purpose, but now it's over.
There's our boy.
We can stop him all by ourselves?
Impossible.
No! You won't use me for this!
Riku!
Oh, there's good boy Riku. His clothes kind of suck compared to Dark Riku, but he's too much of a good boy. Come on, Kairi. Use the Joestar family technique. He's an academic and has time to get those abs. He bench presses like the Encyclopedia Britannica. What? Fucking excuse me? Look at his little dance. Let's get some hype for the Heartless dance. Let's see what we got here for the Heartless dance. Okay. That's the hype train. Also, Windows wants me to install a security update, but we're streaming right now, so. Alright. Weird camera. You guys got special DJ Carson mode for us beating Riku. So how about we go through the rest of the stage and get back to the level select screen, and that's when we'll call it for the stream. Specifically, our funny little boy can't save. That's sad. Yeah, we beat Dark Riku! I'm so excited! I was so happy! Now we're this little guy. This friend. No one's attacking us, which is nice. So, Sora means sky. Riku means land. Excuse me? Can we just beam up? I love playing as this little guy. What a friend. I can't use the lift, which is not amazing. Can I jump to my doom? Okay, I can jump to my doom, but it doesn't do anything. What's down there? I mean, I'll take it. Don't know where I'm going. And Kairi, while being spelled in Japanese, is in kanji for ocean. Okay, I can't go through there. Actually means dislocation. Or separation. Okay. Maybe I messed up. No, I'm still good. Hype. I don't know where I'm going, but we're playing as generic Heartless, a shadow, so I'm happy. Oh, I can ride them. Interesting. Despite common conception, the ocean is above the earth, so she is what connects the land and sky. Oh, that's actually really cute. I like that. I like when naming conventions decide to, like, be smart. Another character that is related to Kairi has a name meaning wave, symbolizing their connection. Well, I assume that's why Aqua and Kairi have such a connection. Especially important because in Melody of Memory, Aqua is mentoring Kairi at the end. Oh, I should probably move the webcam back so that we can see, like, text. I know I'm gonna cut off stuff up here, but it looks like there's stuff going down over here. A Heartless is after us! Oh, that was more Banjo than Goofy. Oh, Donald, don't kill me! Look at me! I'm a fun boy. I do the Heartless dance. Ha-cha-cha. Just gonna scooch around ya. Yeah, Aquaterra and Venner. Oh, Namine means waves. That's interesting.
Sora? Is that you?
I'm the Heartless? I mean, I guess I kind of stabbed myself with the evil Keyblade. Come on, Kairi, punch it in the face. Actually, don't. It looks like these guys are friendly. I like them. Oh, that's unfortunate. Aw. I was kind of hoping for more time playing as the Shadow.
Thank you. Sora!
Yeah, Donald, you just cracked me in the head with your wand. Kind of a dick move. That's why we like Beast more than you.
Go now!
Come with us!
I told you before, I'm not leaving without Belle. Now go!
Sora's
Heartless
become
are coming.
the weakest Shadow because he
Alright.
doesn't have a lot of darkness in his heart.
Let's get out
That's
of here.
interesting. I never considered the fact that you become a stronger Heartless the more darkness that's in your heart.
Tell me what happened.
Oh, hey, we gotta hang out with Squall. Donald holds a wand capable of literal deadly
Darkness
magic.
is flowing out of
Also
that
Donald
keyhole.
to Heartless Sora.
No wonder there are more and more Heartless everywhere. the only
Because
way
Kairi
to
is a
stop
princess of
them
heart, she was able to restore
Seal
Sora.
the keyhole, right?
That's interesting.
Maybe.
He isn't Squall,
No
he's
one knows
Leon.
what will happen once it's sealed.
Well, we can't just stay here. We have to do something. I've got a friend back there.
I mean, I guess.
That's right. You have one more friend to worry about. Riku's Keyblade must have been born of the captive princess's hearts. Just like that keyhole you saw.
There's one thing I hate about Kingdom Hearts is
without
perpetuating the
Kairi's
misconception of Squall and
it
Cloud's
remained
characters.
incomplete.
Oh, absolutely.
Once
They
the
double
Keyblade
down
was
on the
destroyed,
angst.
The princess's hearts should have been freed. Don't worry, Sora. If anyone can save your friend, you can.
Damn straight. Alright, so we're back here. I was thinking about ending it, but I didn't give you guys the arena that I promised. Because you guys need to gamble away your shark coins. So we'll talk to everyone here. And then we'll go to the arena, and you guys can bet on whether I'm going to biff it or not. Gonna bet all of them? Well, there's room for both of them. What we'll do the Olympus Coliseum, and then, because I agree we should probably do some Guilty Gear before the beta's done. You know, we started with Guilty Gear. We'll end the stream with Guilty Gear. Aw, thanks, Kairi. Thanks for robbing me of my favorite form. Get up to rock, get up to burn, stand with your pride, never fear your desire. I do know most of the lyrics to Big Blast Sonic, so. My favorite Guilty Gear song is actually Lily. It's the arcade ending theme from Guilty Gear Xrd. Specifically Xrd Sign. Here, I'll turn the webcam back on so you can see my beautiful face. There's also Starry Story, which is May's instrumental battle theme. That's really, really fun. Was that in Sword Art Online Abridged? Yes. So, interestingly, Sword Art Online Abridged used a lot of Guilty Gear music. And that's kind of what brought it more mainstream. You can thank Sword Art Online Abridged for, like, being able to hear a lot of Guilty Gear music. Okay. So Olympus Coliseum, I think, is further back. That's really cool. Wait. I can Trinity something? What can I do here? Neat. Let's, buff Donald, I guess. Do I have anything for Goofy? No, just the Night Shield. Let's give Goofy even crazier defense. Let's give... Well, Donald has a Protectorate chain, so that's good. I think we actually have the best... for magic for Donald, so that's fine. But he needs Violetta. Well, Violetta. Her name is Liz Robinette. You should check her out. Themes for Roxas and Shion are already beautiful, but the lyrics are even sadder. That's really cool. I'll have to check him out. I think there's a save point in here. So what we're going to do, I'm going to make a prediction. As soon as I figure out which cup we're gonna do. Whoops. Should not go to the title screen. That is a no-go. Alright, Phil. What do you got for me? Phil Cup, Pegasus Cup. I think we gotta do the Hercules Cup. So, let's start a prediction. Alright, you guys got 60 seconds to bet however many shark coins you want. Betting it all tonight? Oh boy. The question is, are you going to bet on me, or are you going to bet against me? Oh, you guys have a lot of faith in me. I see that number on the left popping up. Oh, but somebody... Remember, the total amount of coins will be divided between the people who bet. So if only one person is betting against me, they're gonna win a lot if I fuck up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. What do we got? %78% of you guys are saying that I'm gonna beat it. 22% of you guys are saying I'm gonna blow it. So let's see how this goes. Alright. Oh, see, you've made a terrible mistake. I'm the king of mashing X. Not only that, but arrow costs a lot, and I kind of need it, because my defense is so bad. At the very least, there isn't a timer. Alright, first round, we're good. Okay. I'll amend that. I understand that I should probably use magic against the barrel boys. Oh, Hanson, I appreciate you. But you are being the true seeker of darkness by betting against me. And rooting for me at the same time. I love this gambling mechanic. It's a favorite of mine. Yeah, so with predictions, it actually sorts you guys into the teams. You bet literally all of your... Oh, jeez. I mean, no matter what, I was going to try, but now I'm really interested to see who wins. Yeah, 1.2k, jeez. I'm probably gonna need defense for this one. On the plus side, I'm coming off of a high of just beating Riku, So the world is my oyster.
Come on.
Oh, justifies. You don't understand. I tell these things to myself every day and win despite it. But not when arrow wears off. I can't do much when arrow wears off. Wow, fire does not reach up there. There we go. And these guys should just be a breeze. Alright. Donald, you're okay with being unconscious, right? That's fine. I forgot that I didn't have any tea left, and I'm sad. I should probably use this one. Getting a high off of beating up a 14-year-old kid. There's a thing that went down middle school, or maybe younger, and you got mega catharsis. No! I mean, my elementary school bully pushed me off the fireman pole so hard that my cheek fell down against the fireman pole and split open, and I needed 20 stitches on the inside and outside. So, you might have something going there, buddy. Literally, imagine a 5-year-old kid with a split open cheek that's flapping in the breeze in both segments. And then not getting, so I got stitches, but the doctor said that he wouldn't freeze it because it would cause more scarring. So imagine a 5-year-old getting stitches. Just 5-year-old getting stitches without freezing. Imagine being in the waiting room. I don't trust this mushroom. Wow. I should have trusted that mushroom. No, I got a lot of bully stories. Oh, we're fighting Cloud. Okay.
That's the best you can do?
Want that kid to be sued and hailed? Yeah. I should probably... I don't have enough for arrow. There we go.
That's the best you can do?
Yes. I'm very... Oh, Donald with the save. Here, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to turn off the webcam so I can see Cloud's health bar. Oh, he's got a small health bar. Got a little baby health bar. Go. Ha! And it'll put my power... Okay. Oh, geez. His power is maximum. Flying Cloud is like... Whew! Flying Cloud is a lot. He is more than I planned on dealing with today. Alright, give me a sec. Ha! 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 Taria! Oh, fuck! And for some reason, Goofy's the one knocked out. Okay. Goofy, wake up. It's noon. Get yourself together. Actually, it's like almost midnight here. Gonna throw on my defense shield. Yo!
That's the power of the Keyblade.
I don't know if there's anyone else here, but I got Mel Chocobo! Yo! There's more. Okay. Ha! Sora! Hey! Sia! Ora! Like that? Is that what you want me to do? Actually, I do need to practice, like, my noises like that. For the people who aren't aware, so I went to school for animation. And, you know, I made some money off of it. Like, I was a decent animator. And, ikuze, ikuze, ikuze! But yeah, I made, you know, a decent amount of money off of animating. But I've become, like, super burnt out by it. Like, it ain't great. And I think just disillusioned with the ability to get into the industry in general. So because of that, I'm pursuing voice acting. I'm currently trying to make a demo reel. I've taken a workshop to really help improve that. And, you know, fingers crossed, maybe it'll lead to something. So that's your sick Carson lore for the day. Oh, I definitely need to guard against this. I'm gonna be smart this time and take out the, ground units before I try hitting the boats. Actually, there is one thing that I'm going to be putting in my demo reel, regardless of whether I should or not. And it's, the Unlimited Blade Works chant. I can't, for, like, length purposes, do the whole thing, but I can do, like, the small version. Maybe as a treat, once this is done, I'll give you guys a taste of it. Have that in 3 other versions memorized? Well, fair enough. I never claimed to be a Fate lore expert. The most lore I know is Bionicle, and even then, I don't know a lot of Bionicle lore in the grand scheme of things. Just gotta wait for that guy to rain destruction. At least we got his sail. Animorphs? Oh, man. I used to buy the books and not read them when I was a kid. So, I know Animorphs, but I don't know the lore. Okay. Now is the make or break. Now is when we figure out whether Pepper Shaker is gonna go home with all of his stuff and more, or if, Hanson and Justifies are gonna split it. Let's go. Excuse me? Okay. I don't even get healed all the way. Oh. Are you gonna be nice and just flex until... No, he's not.
Hey, give up yet?
See ya.
Okay, that didn't do much.
Hey, give up yet?
Oof!
Hey, give up yet?
Can I, like...
Hey, give up yet?
Come on.
Oh, hey! Oh, no.
I give up.
Sorry, guys. Hercules punched me in the face one time, and that's what it took. Oh boy. Sorry. He ended in One Punch Man. Alright. As a treat.
I am the bone of my sword. Steel is my body, and fire is my blood. I have created over 1,000 blades, unknown to death, nor known to life, have withstood pain to create many weapons. Yet, these hands will never hold anything. So, as I pray, unlimited blade works!
There you go. Should have probably used the mild version of the microphone. I don't know how much it clipped there. If it clipped really badly, I'll do it again. Catch you later, Pepper Shaker. Thank you very much. Actually, that rhymed. I like that. Thank you for popping on. And I guess we're gonna finish off with some more Guilty Gear. Oh, Kirei... Is that when he's, running away? Like when he uses his god powers to turn, Zoken into dust. Yeah, actually, here. If you want... I have this that you can go check out. Yep, but if you want to watch the full playthrough of Heaven's Feel, I saved all of them on YouTube. Plus the 8-hour finale special where I thought it was only going to be like 4 hours, but then the ending of Heaven's Feel was long. Man, I'm gonna re-watch this stream and hear my, like, really crazy muffled Unlimited Blade Works. I'm gonna hate it. So I'm gonna do it one more time, but with the better version of the microphone. Here. Where are you?
I am the bone of my sword. Steel is my body, and fire is my blood. I have created over 1,000 blades. Unknown to death, nor known to life, have withstood pain to create many weapons. Yet, these hands will never hold anything. So, as I pray, unlimited blade works!
There we go. Oh god. I don't completely remember the Kotomine chant, how it's paced, so... Here. I'm gonna turn the webcam back on. There we go. Updated it. Here, maybe what I'll do. Give me one sec, guys. Okay. There we go. Alright, I just want to double check the pronunciation for Eleison. Okay. I kill. I birth. I wound. I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hands. Be crushed now. I invite all who fell on the battlefield, or lie old and withered. Devote yourself to me. Learn from me and obey me. I will give you rest. I will lighten your burdens and have you forget them. You find forgiveness here. I, the Incarnation, swear. Kyrie eleison. It's hard to do Kotomine's voice because I don't have a really good monotone. My, I really gotta work on that. Because, like... It's really hard to go, like... Devote yourself to me. Learn from me and obey me. In, like, a monotone voice. It sounds like I gotta be, like, hype about it. Like... Here. The way that I would read it if I were excited is, there we go. I kill, I birth, I wound, I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hands. Be crushed now. I invite all who fell on the battlefield, or lie old and withered. Devote yourself to me. Learn from me and obey me. I will give you rest. I will lighten your burdens and have you forget them. You'll find forgiveness here. I, the Incarnation, swear. Kyrie eleison! Voice acting is hard. It, like, direction really, really helps, but I really need to work on, like, range. Otherwise, it'll be a lot of, like, devote yourself to me, learn from me, and obey me. I will give you rest. I can do goofy voice, too. Just like an old nut doing that. Yeah, making it your own is probably what sells you as a voice actor. But there are just some roles that you probably need to consider whether you should take or not. Oh, this is Giovanna again. Gonna turn the capture volume up a bit so I can hear it. Because I want to listen to cool Guilty Gear music.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts, heaven, or hell.
I also like that Giovanna's doggo has the like and retweet symbol on its face. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you really have to figure out what you need for the role. Oh, right, Okay. So Giovanna's style is all about rushdown. Which means I really gotta mix things up a bit just to confuse her. Oh, that grab fucking sucks. Please don't be blocking. Oh, she blocked. Okay. Yeah, well, it's really fun to just play with what you can do with your voice. That's what got me wanting to do voice acting in general. Blazing, if the woods kill me, I don't need a new world order. God, this music is great. I love it. Oof. No, I don't think I got it. Oh, I got it! That's Slash! We get one more round now. This is gonna be tense. I'm excited. Oh, that corner trap. That hurts. Nope. I got stuck in that corner trap and could not get out to save my life. Yeah, and when they savage you in the corner, the whole reason that they have stage transitions is so that they can break you out of that so that the match can continue. And I really appreciate that. I thank them for walking all over me. Damn, that was quick. They want to beat me up again. Still has nothing on Yoruichi. I haven't purchased her in Jump Force yet, so I don't know how she plays. Oh, you're talking about just in general. Yeah, Yoruichi is just like the queen of Rushdown. Oh shit. That is a mechanic I didn't know of. I did not know that you could do that. Oh man. They actually... There's a black character design in Guilty Gear, Nagoriyuki. He is a fucking unit. I think I need to use a Volcanic Viper a bit more. Because she's really into those cross-ups. Gunflame too. And I think maybe Tyrant Rave is going to save my sorry ass.
What? Oh! No, no. I'll agree with the song. That is bullshit. Also, Giovanna's Brazilian. What's interesting about the lore in the Guilty Gear universe is that, like, it's the regular world, but they figured out that magic trumps technology. But, like, they magically nuked Japan to, like, dust. Like, so much so that being Japanese is, like, endangered. So you see a lot of people from just around the world. See if anyone's waiting. Nope. They are. Sure. Oh no, it's a Faust. I hate that I know what I'm doing wrong, I just can't figure out how to not do it wrong. Oof. Oof! I really gotta learn those corner traps. Oh, I think I got him with this. Did I like, take the entire landmass of Japan and turn... Oh no, they just... They hit it with magic so hard that it just doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, that command grab really saves me. Oof. Okay, so he's going to go for those jabs. And I think this has invincibility, so I should be good. There we go! That's right. Now I'm Mr. Bad Guy. Man, I'm so excited for the full release of this game. Alright. Let's wait for a fight this time, because I really like being on left. Really felt in Shin Gojira when, even though most people were useless bureaucrats, they were like, America, do we really have to get nuked again? Yeah. Oh, I didn't see him. Hopefully Polnareff is still there when this fight's done. This character is new for Guilty Gear Strive. His name is Nagoriyuki, and he's a vampire. So he has a whole mechanic based on, like, blood rage. And all of his attacks draw blood from the enemy. I really like the concept, but I just cannot figure out how to use him. Oh, that's interesting. Usually he has a cool mask on. Oh, there it is. Jeez. Normally the way that I figure out how to beat characters is by learning how to play as them. And fortunately I can't really do that with Nagoriyuki because I can't figure out how to play as him. Oh, that didn't count. That's cool. I mean, unfortunately,
I don't think Wesley Snipes can get this jacked. I don't think we're gonna have him as live-action Nagoriyuki. Come on. I can get a hit on you, right? I got a hit on him. No. Man. I wish that I could learn Nagoriyuki. I need to lab him once the game comes out. To be fair, he's correct. Alright. Let me fall down and die, please. Oh! Absolutely that's Polnareff. Jeez! He's Polnareff as fuck.
Are you ready?
I'm so excited for JoJo Part 6 to get animated. It means that I'm so close to getting Steel Ball Run. Polnareff Af Requiem? Yeah.
Mankind knew that.
God, I love this stage. Oof. Got that kick in before I could. Okay. I might not win this, but let's use it as a learning opportunity. Nope, I completely missed that. Alright. So I should be using Volcanic Viper a bit more. Ooh, and probably Gunflame as well. Hopefully that punch... Nope. I thought that punch was gonna have a bit more delay than it did. Golden Wind actually made Jotaro look his actual age, but still badass. Yeah! I'm really excited to see how they pull off just everything. And yeah, like, it'll be interesting to see if they do the whole scene where she talks about masturbation. I don't know if that's something that they'd want to air, or if it's gonna air in Japan and then be censored over here. Oh jeez, I got teleported down here. I want to fight against a good Potemkin or a Chip Zenov. Because I haven't fought against a lot of people doing command grabs. And Chip feels like he could be fun to try and figure out, like, placements. I don't know. How slugs are friggin' awesome. God, Weather Report's gonna be a fun character, just to see how the voice actors portray him.
Come on, game. Please initialize my match. Oh, it's another Nagoro Yuki. Let's see if I can get good.
Mankind. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright. So, Nagoro Yuki has range, which means I should probably figure out how to get all up in his face. Because that fills his gauge. I don't think... No. I was too far away. Oh, kitty chin scratch time! There we go! Thanks, Aaron. Maybe I should try... Ah, I forget the command for the command grab. Wasn't able to get that down. He's gonna block that. Catch you later, Aaron. Thank you so much for joining. They're also doing the Spoke Kishibe Rohan? That's great. I kinda want them to do Dead Man's Questions. Just so that we get more Part 4 content. Whoops. Let's fight this dumb idiot. I think they're already in a match. Oh, maybe. Nope. Yeah, they already matched. How about... Let's see if we can fight this guy's Axel. The spin is so much an artist's wet dream compared to... Sorry, concept. I'm surprised it took Rocky that long to come up with it. Oh, this guy's playing a Zato 1. So, Zato, he uses a stand. Just straight up. You'll see him in a sec. The trippy circular panels are going to be interesting. I think that, like, I believe in David Production that they'll do a really good job.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society, so instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts.
So yeah, straight up, Zato has a stand.
Zato versus Sora. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oof. Jeez. I don't even remember how I fought Zato in previous games. Because I never really... A lot of people that I played with didn't play as him. I think he blocked. Yeah, he absolutely did. See? He even JoJo poses.
Wins. Duel 2. Let's rock.
God, this guy knows his battlefield control. I'm really impressed. No, he blocked that. Yep. At least I got him in the end, though. But yeah, geez, this guy's battlefield control is fantastic. Giorno's VA was Yuya from Arc 5. I never actually watched past, sorry. I never actually watched past, GX, no, not GX, 5Ds. Which, you know, I really liked 5Ds. I might have to go for more grabs against him. That felt so good! Ah. I believe that attack was called Heavy Mob Cemetery, and it punishes so nicely. Like, look at how many levels I'm going up. I did really well in that one. Arc 5 was overall okay. 5Ds up to the end of the Singer arc was amazing. Things got lesser after that. But you know what? I believe it was Hironobu Kageyama that did one of the theme songs. And it felt really good. Oh, I think he's rematching me. That Zato has beef. But I think this is going to be the last match of the night. It's almost midnight 30 here.
Change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts, heaven or hell. Saul versus Zato. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Man, I really like this corner, don't I? Ooh, boy! This guy's bringing his A game. I think I was able to land that. Nope. Oh, yes I was. Nice. No, I think he's gonna get this one. He's got the range on me. Saul's got a pretty versatile kit, but he's really reliant on being, like, closer to the enemy and closing gaps. Which, with Zato, again, this guy knows how to zone me, so... Because of that, I need to, like, really figure out what he's about. Did I combo into that? Yes, I did. Nice. think I dodged that. Oh, he got me. Good on him. He deserved that. He's a really good Zato player. Neliaster was changed from an ancient dragon god to worshipping a tribe of time-traveling post-apocalyptic future caused by... Yeah, that's right. They weirdly enough made Bonds Beyond Time canon. In 5Ds. And man, we lost, like, more people to Happy Science than I thought. First it was Yuki, and now... Jeez. But... yeah, Yuki from Forze was part of Happy Science, and she did Forze because of the whole space thing, so... and to get the cult's name out, so... it's sad. But... that's about it. I really enjoyed playing some Guilty Gear. I'm glad that, you guys joined me for that. Not much different on the docket. Gonna be doing some Final Fantasy VII on Wednesday. Gonna be doing Mario Kart Anyone Can Drop In on Saturday. That one, I'm gonna change the schedule. It's going to be, at 8 p.m. PST like usual. As opposed to being at noon for the Saturday streams. And I'm planning on doing Super Mario Party with a couple of the guys from who usually pop in on the Sunday stream. Trevor, who's going to be new, and Andy. But I don't know when they're going to be available, so we'll see what happens with that. Progress on the Sky album's going along okay. So, fingers crossed we're going to be seeing some Tony Hawk's Underground again. I'm sorry for it taking so long. I'm just really hoping to get the Sky album going in a good direction. I was able to do like a side song, Mass Destruction for Persona 3. That's gonna make it into the rotation, but we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thanks for popping by, and I'll catch you guys later.